Hello guys, I want to speak on the rules of a successful investment. Some of us think that we we save to invest, and some of us think that we invest out of our leftovers. Now, most of us don't know that when it comes to investment, there are rules. You don't just have money and then you just throw it to any investment. Okay, I have money, I want to start a business. So what kind of business? You don't even know the business. You don't even know the market. You don't even know the market structure of that industry you want to go into, and then you just throw your money into the investment, and then there is no return and you are crying. Now, I want to bring to you that there are rules to investment. One of the rules is don't speculate. Don't speculate unless you are trying to make it a full-time job. Investment is a full-time job. Don't just throw your money into an investment and expect it to just grow. You need to sit down, you need to study, you need to, don't just assume. Speculation means assumption. Don't assume that, okay, when I invest in Tesla, it's going to give me returns. No. You study the market, study the industrial structure. You need to study everything to make sure that whatever you're throwing your money on will bring returns. All right, it's going to bring return. Number two is beware of anyone that is bringing gifts or inside information. Let me use MMM for an example. Someone comes to you and say, I want you to invest into this business and it's going to give you immediate returns. Once you put 1,000, you are going to get 20 million. Once you put 20 million, you are going to get 500,000. You're going to get 500 million. Sorry, that is a wrong investment. Anyone giving you tips on an investment, it's not an investment. It's not an investment worth investing. You are meant to go and research and do your work over on such investment. No one should come to you and tell you about a business when you don't even know the business structure. That is why a lot of people were scammed during the MMM palaver. So please, whenever anyone comes to you to tell you, I want you to invest on this, it has so many returns, it has this, they're promising you this, promising you that, please, you just know that they are scam. Number three, before you buy any security, stock, shares, please research very well about the company. You want to invest in Tesla, you want to invest in Dangote, you want to invest in Nestle, please research about that company. If possible, research about that industry. It's very important. Many of you don't research. You want to go into crypto, you don't even know anything about crypto. You want to invest in crypto, you don't even know anything about the crypto market, you don't even know how it runs. Please do your research. Personal research, not research someone tells you. Do your personal findings. Be sure that this is a true investment before investing. And for those who are wondering what kind of business I want to go into, a business I want to, please research about that business. Research about the industry to the line of business you want to go into. It helps a lot. It saves you from a lot of things. So please research and do your findings very, very well. Okay. Don't try it. Number four. Don't try to sell at the top and buy at the bottom. What does that mean? It is not every stock. It is not every business that you can just buy at the top, buy at sell at the top and buy at the bottom. It's not every investment. So after doing your thorough research on it, you see, that's the reason why I said you should do your thorough research on the company, on the market, on the industry, not just on the company structure alone. Do an investment, do your own research on the company market structure. Every company, every industry have their market structure. Not every industry, not every industrial market, for example, oil, you buy at the top and sell at the bottom. For example, when it comes to crypto, when it comes to forex, we know that we buy at the top and sell at the bottom, but that is not for all businesses. Do you understand? It's don't always depend it on I will buy at the bottom and sell at the top. No. Sometimes you might even get profit when you might even get profit when you sell at the when you buy at the top and sell at the top. Some persons can just, that's why I say know your market structure. It's not until you buy at the bottom and sell at the top before you know. So know your market structure, know the market structure of the industry you are going into and the market structure of that company you are investing in. Do you understand? Or that product you want to invest in. So it's not all that, it's not always you sell at the bottom, you sell at the bottom and buy at the top. You buy at the bottom and you sell at the top. Some people get profit when they buy at the bottom and sell at the bottom. Some get profit when they buy at the top and sell at the top. So it depends on the market structure. So it is not a must. Number 5, learn how to take your losses quickly and clearly. Many people wait until their money is won at you. You invest 100,000. Don't wait until your entire 100,000 has has gotten drained in that investment. You invest 100,000 and you lose 10,000. Commot your money. You invest 100,000 and you get a loss of 20,000. Remove your money. Some people wait and say, oh, it will appreciate. And see, if it has started draining, it will not appreciate. So remove your money as quick as possible. This is for my crypto guys and this is for my forex guys. Once you see that the lines are dropping really hard on the negative scenario, remove your money. Withdraw that money. Do you understand? You can wait until the market is stable, then you can reinvest the remaining, the leftovers. But for now, as long as it is draining, there is a negativity, please withdraw your money. That's why a lot of people shout when or get high blood pressure when they're investing in crypto or forex. You understand? Number 6, do not buy too many securities. A lot of persons are fond of buying securities. A lot of securities. You buy a share from Tesla, you want to buy in Dangote, you want to buy in Chevron, you want to buy in ExxonMobil, you want to. How can you be able to manage it? In fact, buy as much shares as you can manage. If one is enough for you to control, do it. And those of you that I want to talk about those who start business and say you want to diversify. Now, diversification is good, but make sure that the current business you are doing, it has become a pro that even if you diversify, there will not be any losses. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. Dangote. Everybody knows cement. Dangote waited for 10 years before he diversified to sugar, before he diversified to salt. So when it comes to diversification, you make sure that you have built that particular business you are doing, you have built a strong business structure that even when you decide to diversify, you will not get losses. Don't just start a business and think of diversification. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to lose at the end of the day. So make sure that the business you are currently doing, you're focused on it, you are growing on it, and you are building structure in such a way that it is expandable. I don't want to understand me. It is expandable, and you have reached to a point where I can be able to diversify. There's a point in business you will reach that you can be able to diversify. But in as much as you have not gotten to that stage, maintain your business and focus on building the structure. Number 7, make a periodical appraisal of all your investments and check if there are changes in the development. Do you understand? In a developmental perspective, I'm talking about the developmental perspective now. What am I trying to say? Now, you list your investment. You know how much you put. Now, there are times that the market changes. Yes, there are times that the market will change. Yes, we know that. There are times that the company wants to, do this and do that for, changing things. And now, that is when you need to sit down and ask, this market changes, did it affect my investment? Is there a growth in the investment, or is there loss in the investment? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, some companies undergo changes. Maybe change in the CEO, change in, organizational structures and all that. So you need to check if those changes affect the growth of your investment, or it diminish the growth of your investment. That is what I mean by periodically. That means from time to time, check your investment. Don't just invest and leave it like that. You are investing in shares, you are into stock. Check those companies you invest your money in. Check them. Go through your investment. How much you put, is there growth? A lot of people don't check. From time to time, periodically, just check. Is there growth? Am I experiencing losses in your organization? Maybe you're a businessman or woman. Check. So that in case there is any need for change, in case there is anything, you can be able to put it up. Do you understand me? Especially for those who are buying shares. You can say to the board of directors, they can be able to know what they would do about it. If there are losses, if there are gains. You know whether I want to pull my money or I want to keep my money there. Is that clear? Good. Now, always put some part of your cash. Always put some part of your cash on a cash reserve. What did I mean by cash reserve? Savings. Do not spend all your money. This has to do with the crypto guys, the forex guys, the stock guys. Don't put all your money into an investment. There should be leftovers. there should be some leftovers. That's why pity people who say it's the leftover you use. You don't use the leftovers. There should be some leftovers. Don't use all your money to invest. There should be some in your bank account. There should, there should be. That's why for me, what I do is, I tell people is, look, open different bank accounts. You should have a bank account for investment, and then you should have a bank account for your part, for personal savings, for any kind of savings, emergency savings, for traveling savings. You know that, yes, this is my money. You know that whenever this money is in this account, whenever I want to use money for investment, you can go to an investment account. But it doesn't mean that all the money in that investment bank account, you use it to invest. No, there should be some cash reserve. Don't spend all your money in the name of investment. That's why a lot of people get bankrupt and they go from here to here. They go from grace to grass because they feel like they have to spend everything. You don't have to spend everything. You don't have to invest everything. So you should reserve some for either emergencies or another investment. I don't know whether you get. So there should be always a cash reserve. Don't spend everything. Don't invest everything. Don't be a jack of all investments. What do I mean? When I say do not buy too many securities, it's different from being a jack of all investment. Now, what do I mean? Let me explain. Being a jack of all investments means you are investing in oil. You are also investing in FMCG. You are also investing in another industry. You are investing in the movie industry. You are investing in the music industry. You are investing in the energy sector. You are Don't be a jack of all investments. Like I said before, do not buy shares. Do not buy too many stock. Do not invest. It's not every industry you invest in. If it is oil you can invest in and you know the market structure, invest in oil. Don't be in oil and be FM, the fast moving consuming goods at the same time. Don't be in fast consuming goods and then you're moving to energies. Hello. It doesn't work. It's not going to work like that. It's not working like that. So don't be a jack of all investment. Be specific. If you're in oil, you make sure you study the market in oil and you know your way around that market, and you know that, damn, if you're going into crypto, you know that I know the crypto market so well. I know don't be in crypto and be in oil and be in fast consuming goods and be in automobile industry. And, don't be a jack of all investment. You cannot study all their market at the same time. And every industry have their markets. They have their own market structure. Every industry have their own market structure. So stay in one industry, focus on it, and understand their market structure before investing. Like I said, those that want to diversify, like I said before, don't always try to diversify. Only you have a gas plant, only you have an industry, only you have a beauty company. Calm down. If it's beauty company, you can be able to manage and expand it, be in it. If it's the food industry, that's eatery, hotels, if you know you can be able to manage it, go into it and manage it well. Don't be a jack of all investments. Until you know that this business, I have built it in such a way that I can be able to then diversify. stay. If not, if you are not able to diversify, stay there. Build a structure, a sustainable structure that can be able to stand for 30 years. Then, before you think of investing, many businesses don't have good business structure. So, you need to, if it's that business you can focus on and build it and develop a good business structure, a good market structure, you can take it from a private limited establishment to a public limited establishment, then you can stay there. Don't say I want to go into the educational sector, I want to go to the oil and gas sector, I want to go to the fast moving consumer goods industry, I want to go into the and you will out and you will get losses. Okay, focus on one, and build it for your own sake. Okay, I'm sorry, my mic. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. It's okay. So please, this is what I want to say. Sorry, my mic got off, and this is what I want to say. So thank you all for listening.